Hi friends, this is Kumari. Good morning to everyone.
Good morning.
This is Friday and we are here for a session on abundance. And Laxmi Madam is going to speak about this topic, and we'll have some exercises at the end of the session that we can practice for a week. And next Friday when we meet, you can share your experiences and we can follow up from there for the next session. And speaking about Lakshmi Madam, she is an educator. She loves to work with kids. She's a certified health coach. She's a musician as well, and she's interested in music. She loves reading and talking with people. And we are welcome you, Lakshmi Madam, for this great session. And we will heartily welcome you. And let us do just 5 minutes meditation before we start the session. Just inviting our higher astral masters to make us understand this knowledge and practice it to enhance our abundance, whether it's health, wealth, relationships, and spirituality. And interestingly, the topic that we are covering in this is finances and spirituality. And people usually have, they bias finances from spirituality and they think finance is different from spirituality. But on the contrary, finance is a part of spirituality and we are bound to go with it. Spirituality and abundance go hand in hand, and we are here to speak about abundance and money. So please close your eyes. Take a deep breath and relax. Start observing your breath. Let us invite our great master, Patriji, and your individual higher selves, whomever you're connected to. We heartily welcome our abundance masters, abundance of health, wealth, spirituality, relationships, well-being, and mental health. Let all these masters, we heartily welcome you and we request you to make us understand this subject and assimilate it, practice it, and share it with others if and when it is required and guided by you. Thank you, Masters, for joining us in this session. We heartily welcome you. Just observe your breath. Feel the presence of the Masters. They're always there with us. This just that we need to reach out to them, call on them for their help, and they're ready to help us. Observe your breaths. Your natural, normal, smooth, lovely breath. Just feel the breath flowing into every cell of the body, energizing us, giving us that divine love that we need. Imagine that flow of cosmic energy from the Sahasrara or the top of your head down through the chakras, filling your whole body. Simultaneously observe your normal breath. One minute. $30. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Gently rub your hands and place on your eyes. Let the energy that we receive through the hands flow into the eyes and into our body. Great. Namaste everyone. So let's start our session. Laxmi madam.
Namaste everybody.
Namaste madam. Welcome
I
you.
hope my voice is clear.
Yes. You could just increase a little volume.
The volume?
Just a little.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, abundance, very interesting and very much that everyone wants to hear about. And I would like to know um, uh, from you guys. You can type your answers on the chat box, or if you want to unmute and talk also, that's fine. I want to know, what is your idea of abundance? What do you think abundance is? Can somebody share their ideas and views?
Yes. Please speak.
Okay. Ma'am, what I understand about abundance is we should have everything in sufficiency.
Sir, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, myself, Rajendra Pasari from Bhubaneswar, Odisha.
Okay.
So, ma'am, what I understand from abundance is we should have the capacity to have anything and everything as and when it is required in the quantity, quality as per our requirement. Because
Absolutely correct.
in Hindi, if I say, we call it samriddhi or prosperity.
Yes.
I don't know how far I'm correct, but I understand it like this. If I'm wrong, please correct me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Wonderful answer. And anybody else want to share? No? Okay. What Radhendraji said, as and when required. That is the thing. The wealth for each person, the concept of wealth for each person will differ according to their need and the time and at that particular time. For example, if you are traveling in the middle of somewhere like a desert or somewhere where water is not available and you're very thirsty, you have a lot of money, currency notes in your purse, but will it quench your thirst? At that time, all you need is water to drink to quench your thirst. So for that person, water is the most valuable thing. Otherwise, he might die of dehydration. So depending on your need at that particular time, that is what is wealth for that person. So this abundance, where does it come from and how can we get it? Somebody wants a job, somebody wants money to clear their debts or to make ends meet, and somebody might have everything, but they cannot eat because of a particular condition in their body. Like people who are diabetic, they have fruits, they have abundant food in the house, but they're not in a position to enjoy all that. So we would say there's no abundance in his life. So how do we acquire or how do we work towards attaining that abundance? We are going to see there are a few exercises like Kumariji, thank you very much for your wonderful introduction. And as you have said, we are going to do some exercises as well in the course of our workshop, this session. So,
thank you for accepting our request and taking your time to participate in this and share your knowledge and guide us.
It's
and
my
we
pleasure.
appreciate it.
Thank you, ma'am. It's my pleasure as well and a privilege. So one thing we have to understand, why do people lack? What is it that makes a person feel that he's lacking something? People who have money, they think they lack time to enjoy, or they lack health, some kind of lack. A healthy person, active person, he may not be having enough money to provide for his family and himself. So this thing about what is it that makes you feel good about? Why do you want these things? Like, for example, mostly abundance we relate it to money because we think money and wealth will allow us money and health will allow us to enjoy anything and everything in the world. Sometimes it may not be so, many times it might be, but not always. Like we said earlier, depending on the situation and time, it is not possible, but money can bring happiness and joy. So before you want something, you want a better house, you want a better life, you want a better job. How do you get it? That's what we are going to how can we go and get it? That's what we are going to find out. First of all, when you think about money or whatever you lack, it is beauty, money, or anything. What are your beliefs is what we have to uh, first think about. If a person, for example, thinks and believes his emotion, he believes that he does not look nice, he does not look attractive, nobody likes him, he believes it from his heart. So that's what somebody needs to go on mute, I think. So what you believe is what you attract. If you really think that you're not attractive, people do not find you attractive. And if you think um, that that you, irrespective of how you look, if you think and believe, not just thinking, you have to believe that you are very beautiful. People will see that you are very beautiful. And if you believe that you are rich, that's what people will think, because what you believe from your heart, that is what you are conveying to the outside world. Okay. And we have abundance all around us. Only we have to attract and tune into that energy. How many of us in Sanatana Dharma, in Bharat, we do puja in the morning to Mahalakshmi. Because we believe that abundance, we gave a form, though God is formless and nameless, because it's present everywhere. We perceive wealth in the form of goddess Laxmi. Why? Because in humans, I mean, not only in humans, in the species, in the female species, we see the nurturing nature, nurturing and nourishing, providing, all that is seen as a mother. So we also worship that wealth as Mahalakshmi, Mother Lakshmi. And if you know, in the 108 names, Ashtottara Nama, the very first name of Mahalakshmi, Ashtotram, is Prakruti. Prakrutim, Vikrutim, Vidyan, Sarvabhuta Hitapradam. She is Prakriti, she is Vikruti, she is Shraddha, she is Vibhuti, means abundance. So she's everything. That's what we call. So there is abundance of food, like in the form of greenery. There is abundance of air, which provides us, I mean, life-giving oxygen, air, pranashakti all around, sunlight. So everything is provided to us by the nature without even asking. We haven't asked. Even before we were born, everything was provided. All we have to do is to tune into that abundance and attract what we need and what we wish for, what we want. Not just need. You want something, and it is not if it is not something beyond dharma, that is not adharma, that's absolutely fine. You can enjoy anything within the limits that are allowed by Vedas, you can say, because we believe we have taken the Vedas told us what is dharma, what is adharma, what is to be done, what is not to be done, and all that. So if we are lacking in something, we have to first go inside within and see how are our belief systems affecting uh, uh, in not being able to accomplish what we want to accomplish or get what we want to get. So we have to think about what abundance means to us. So let us talk about wealth in terms of money. And you can also Depending on your need, you can replace money with everything else, like a job, like a new house or anything as per your need. But generally speaking, let us talk like that. Let us see abundance in that form. And we have to, like I said, we have to see why we are feeling the lack. What is our belief? Supposing you have been taught from childhood that money, what is the belief in money? The people who are rich are, they are greedy. They earn by means of cheating or like that kind of stuff, and you feel guilty about being rich or such kind of negative beliefs system, that will definitely affect you because it is deep rooted within your system, in your heart. So you have to go into uh, the depths of your beliefs and psyche and examine them, and recognize, acknowledge that whether you have, and also identify. Also, there is one more thing in this. People sometimes don't count, they say count your blessings, okay, right? So many times what we see is we have 100 things. It's not that we don't have anything at all. It's not possible. You may not be having what you want to have, but um, you have a lot other things. But what happens many times is we do not acknowledge what we have, and our focus is only on not what we only on what we do not have. So in that way, um, you are you are expressing your focus is always on what you do not have instead of acknowledging what you already have. That also helps in not attracting what you want, because your focus is on what you do not want. So it is very, very important to put our focus on what you want rather than what you do not want. That's the very important point we have to remember. And another thing to remember is in psychology, they teach us abundance consciousness and poverty consciousness. People who are poor, they usually believe that there is not enough around. There is only, so I have to get whatever I can and keep it for myself. People who hoard things usually have that kind of mentality. They think, like for instance, recently also we saw that in during the COVID time, when there was curfew and supplies shops are very, they used to close early and all that. So many people were scared that there will not be enough paper napkins, paper towels. There won't be enough what is that, hand sanitizers. They used to grab without thinking about others, whether they need it or not. They used to buy a supply of, there were many videos on YouTube. They showed the entire house was loaded with stuff which they don't need. So what does it tell? What does it tell about their thinking? They are thinking that there is only limited stuff outside, and if they have to go and grab them, else others are going to take and nothing will remain for them. That is their belief. That is called limited thinking and poverty consciousness. So that kind of thinking will definitely not help them uh, to become wealthy or to become to attract abundance, because their belief is there is only a little bit outside. But the person that believes, oh, I don't care whether just what I need this moment, if it is there, I'm satisfied. Next moment will take care of itself. for that person, things will keep coming. When he needs what he needs, will keep coming to him at the right time. So the people who don't understand this principle, they think it's a miracle, but it's a natural thing. That when you think of other people, when you think that you are one of them, everybody will have enough. So for that person, his needs will be met on time and as per the need. So we have to develop that abundance consciousness. And if there is any little bit of poverty consciousness in any corner of our minds, we have to recognize it and eliminate it with awareness. There is enough for everybody. There are also some affirmations that we can use. You can make them yourself. There are many affirmations about wealth and abundance and all that online. You can use them, else you can take them as guidance and replace the words with the words that you like. So you can do all that. So first of all, we have to believe that there is enough for everybody and my needs will be taken care of by the universe and everybody else's too. And another important thing, third important thing is, what do you do for earning your wealth, for earning a comfortable life or getting whatever you want? What do you do? Why do you do that? Is it to, supposing I want a lot of money. Why do I want that money? Because do I need to buy more clothes? Do I need to pay off my credit cards? Or do I want more money to buy a better house, better car? And you have to find out why you want more money. And then when you identify that need or wish, why do I want that thing? Why do I want a better car? Is it to, so people will think I have a good car, or do I want to travel in comfort? I want all the modern amenities and all the new features. I want to enjoy all of that. You have to be very clear why you want it. So there is nothing wrong in getting that. But even before getting that, a certain way, which, yes, ma'am. You're right. They're not only opportunities, but it is getting your mindset, tuning your mind to attract what you want by correcting your watching your thinking process and tuning it in a favorable way. So supposing you feel that you will feel better, people will respect you more. That means if you have money, that means you have somewhere little less confidence or little less self-esteem. You think only by having more money, you will gain respect from people. So then what you have to develop that self-respect. You already have. You don't need something. People will respect you, or only if you respect yourself, like we were telling in the beginning. So however you believe, how you look or how you feel is what you are projecting to the outside world, what they will see. It's like a mirror. Like we stand in front of the mirror, we see our own image. So the society or outside, whatever they see is your own reflection. What you project outside, that is what they will feel also. They will receive the same vibrations from you. And that's what they also believe about you, your inner belief system. So if you start developing that, and the experts say, you behave as if you already have everything, and you feel that way, that self-esteem and self-respect, and you start acknowledging all the great qualities in you, all the talents in you, and then so you don't need money to gain self-respect. You are already developing those qualities. So what happens is people will start that. Not only that, you will also start attracting what you want. Instead of saying, I want a better car, so people will start respecting me. I want more money and a better house, so people will respect me. So if it is respect what you want, if it is that your end, you already can develop it right now. You don't need to wait for the money or a new house to get that kind of recognition or get that, I mean, get that kind of respect. So if you develop if it is coming from your inner being, if you start oozing out that kind of emotion already, then it is easy for you to, even if you don't think about it, whatever you wanted in the beginning, it will come to you. That is a very important thing. So believe why you want what you want, the belief system of yours about money, wealth, and all that, and your emotions and feelings when you think of all that. These are all very, very important in uh, in the concept of understanding abundance and how to get what you want. Now we will come to creating abundance. How do we create abundance? So we already talked about abundance consciousness versus our survival consciousness or poverty consciousness. And so we thought that we should believe that there is enough for everybody. I don't need to hoard anything. I need not have any fears that I will not have enough. Everybody has enough. I have enough. Others also have enough. It's enough for everybody. And so, and next thing is, okay, you want to have a lot of money. Everybody, all of us want, because money is what runs the world. You want anything, you need to have money. So you think that doing a particular job will get you more money because that is in demand. But if you can't enjoy doing what you do, that is the fourth most important thing. If you cannot enjoy what you are doing, it will not get you anywhere. So most important thing is you do whatever small thing. It can be anything. You are a painter. You want to be a carpenter because that's what you want to do. You want to be an engineer. That's what you want to do. So anything that gives you inner joy, that gives you that fulfillment that you have accomplished something, and it satisfies you, that will get you all the wealth in the world, definitely. But if you are a great doctor or an engineer and you don't enjoy doing what you're doing, it will only make you a mediocre so-and-so, a mediocre professional, but you will not be an extraordinary person. So even we have seen that even school dropouts have become very successful in doing what they're doing. We have seen many success stories. We know them in the world. There are many celebrities who didn't do very well in school because they didn't enjoy what was being taught or what they were learning at school. And they pursued their dreams, their interests, and they became world famous and billionaires and millionaires and billionaires. So, so that is another most important thing, is to find out what it is that makes you joyful, that brings you joy and fulfillment, and go after it with confidence and belief that you will be successful. And for that, you have to have self-love and self-respect, and watch your emotions. Gratitude is another virtue. We have to be grateful for everything. That many times we take it for granted. All the little favors from our family members to friends to our jobs to all the natural resources which are freely available to us. We are not paying anything for it. For the air, we are not paying for the water that's available naturally, for the rains, for the crops. We are not paying anything for it. It's all in the creation that was arranged even before humans and animals were created. So that gratitude, feeling of gratitude for every little thing, little favor, even when things are not going well, we can feel grateful by thinking that this situation has taught me something. So when we have that a kind of attitude and learn what we have to learn out of that situation, that situation will never repeat itself when we have learned our lessons. So these are all the things. And one spiritual teachers, one of the great spiritual teachers has said, gratitude and relationship with your parents is very important for wealth. Because many times some people might be struggling with their relationship with their father or the mother. I believe it is said that relationship with father, because father is a provider. So if your relationship is not good with the father, you will be financially, it will affect you financially in life. And if your relationship with your mother is not right, if you're struggling there, and you will be struggling with hurdles. So these are the things that we have to look into in our lives. And Kumariji, do we still have time? I think.
We still have 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. Do anyone have any questions that you would like to ask Lakshmi ji so that she can clear it now? No? Can she continue?
Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
So creating wealth versus making money. So by working and slogging, you will be making money by doing anything. By doing anything, you work for money, you're making money. But what is creating wealth? Creating wealth are those special people. They not only get rich and wealthy, but they provide opportunities for others. They facilitate uh, uh, by giving jobs to others and by establishing institutions, companies, factories, and by providing jobs to many people. That is, they are creating wealth for the society and for themselves as well. So this is one thing, one aspect, creating wealth versus making money. So just watch and be aware of your thoughts, feelings, and intentions, why you want what you want. What is it that you are trying to accomplish by fulfilling that wish? So, can you feel that way even before you get that? Or do you need something from outside to make you feel a certain way? We are free to feel any way we like. So, that is the most important thing. If you believe you deserve happiness, you will be happy whether or not you have money or not. It's a different thing. Money can get you things, but you can still feel everybody wants to be happy, right? That is the ultimate thing. People might earn money, but they may not be happy. They think that after getting money they'll be happy, but most often people still find that vacuum because that's not the right reason for them to earn money. They can choose to be happy and then go earn money. Then that will bring them happiness, not otherwise. So we have to watch our thoughts, because our thoughts are energy and they go out, they are released and manifest, materialize and come back to us. So this is about creating. So like somebody said in the chat box, these are all opportunities as well as setting our mindset to tune to the universe to attract what we want. And then we will do some like there are many affirmations like I am happy, I am very successful, my God will give me everything, or universe will give me everything, and I attract abundance. I get what I love and I draw it to me. My thoughts are very loving and positive. All these affirmations you can say to yourself. I trust my imagination. I trust life. I trust life to provide me with everything that I need at the right time. All that. And then you can visualize. These are the some of the things. And then let's go into, let's see what we have. Some exercises are there. My choices are expanding every day.
Do you want to share your screen, madam?
My screen?
You can share your screen.
No, I don't have it ready. Yeah.
Okay.
So I haven't made I just jotted down some points that I wanted to say so that there will not be any interruptions.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
So what I would say is you have to focus. One exercise that we can do is visualize something that you want. It could be money, a house, a car, an emotion, a person, anything that you are wishing for. Visualize that wish and make sure to be positive that is what it is that you most wish for in this moment. And then hold on to that thought for a few minutes. Hold on to it so that it stays firm in your thoughts. And imagine how you would feel. Imagine as if you already got it. And until you get that feeling, you hold that thought and wish. Until you get the feeling that you already got it, and then feel or notice how you feel. Because in your mind, you already got it, right? And do this exercise for a few days and we can experiment. We have to be realistic about it though. So we cannot think about that wish something that we don't believe that we can get. Something that you passionately feel about and believe that it is reasonable enough and you can get it. You have to believe that you'll be able to get it. If that belief is not there, it's not going to, this exercise will not work. So if you do that, begin with small things, like very small things that are practical and easy to believe for you, not for others, for you. You should be able to believe that it is possible. Then slowly you start to increase, expand it to bigger things. And then you begin to notice that you are easily getting things. But then many times I believe we tend to think, oh, it's not my energy. It's just, it would have come, maybe it's bound to happen, so it happened. So if you think like that, then you will be diluting your intentions and energies. So it's not that, but it is certainly your energy, that it is, you have to acknowledge your power of attraction, your power of, with your energy and intent that you want it. You have to acknowledge it. And then the possibilities of attracting more and more will be increasing for you. We can see that. That is a very good exercise to do. And you can sit nicely. Maybe at the end of this session, I think we are going to do some meditation. We can probably do that. We can sit with that intention for 10 minutes, relax with relaxation, relaxing our body, being aware of your, from hair to your toes, relaxing each and every body part. And then visualizing. Once you find yourself relaxed, begin to visualize, hold that thought for a few minutes, and then we can, and then that's how we do. Until we should do this, until we get what we have started this exercise for. Okay, Kumariji, ready? You can lead the.
Do anyone have any doubts or any questions? You can raise your hand. I think you can unmute yourself and talk. So no one has any doubts? So everything is clear? Okay. So are we ready for the visualization that we want to do? Shall we go into the meditation with the visualization?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Laxmi ma'am. You brought in the significance of Goddess Devi's, or the feminine force in the creation. And you changing the belief that we can change the relationships with money. And you have rightfully said that being grateful for what we have attracts more abundance.
Yes.
So if we don't accept or acknowledge what we have, so the universe thinks that we don't deserve it. Is that it? Well, that's how I understand.
Yes, in a way, you yourself are making the choice of not focusing on what you want and focusing on putting your focus on what you don't want. So that is what you act like a magnet, no? About your thoughts are what are going to come back to you in a material form. So you think, I don't want this, I don't want this. Okay, so that is what you get. So I want this, I have this, I want that also.
So basically, universe thinks that whatever we repeat, whatever we ask for, it gives.
It gives.
Not necessarily
Because we are no different. Because we are no different from the universe. We are part of the universe.
Okay.
So that's what happens. It's not like somebody is giving us or somebody is not giving us. We ourselves are writing the script of our life.
Okay.
By our thoughts. We are designing the kind of life we want with our thoughts. Okay. Consciously or sometimes unconsciously. Many times unconsciously.
Okay. So shall we go into meditation and do the visualization? Huh?
No, thank you, I said.
Yeah, okay. Okay, friends, cross your legs, sit in a comfortable position, lock your hands, close your eyes. Observe your breath. Imagine the knowledge, whatever was shared to us by Laxmi Madam, is incorporated into us through a soul star chakra, which is above our head. Invite the abundance masters, abundance of health, wealth, relationship, money, and let us imagine whatever we want. Just first close your eyes, think about what you want. Think, think, think. Then visualize it as if it is happening. Take shallow breaths and send love to this visualization that you are creating. Imagine it is filled with love and light. And imagine that it has manifested, and think how you would feel if you that was manifested, and what sort of celebrations or events that would take place after its manifestation. That means you're just living in the manifestation, that you've already created it, left it, the universe. It will take the physical form very soon. Let's start with baby steps, with small creations. Suppose you wanted a house. Imagine that you're negotiating with the contract. Next, you have already signed the deed and you have closed the house. Next, you are preparing for all the housewarming ceremony with all the friends, family, with the divine masters beside you. You're entering this new house and you're living in abundance. with health, wealth, relationships, and money. Connect to the group consciousness. Observe your breath, either at the tip of your nose, middle of your nose, or at the bridge of your nose, or your stomach. Just imagine how the stomach moves with every breath you take. The air that we breathe itself is abundance. Let us acknowledge His presence and say thank you for giving us life. Feel it around you. We always believe that the manifestation has already happened and you're enjoying it. The more you feel it, the more you visualize it, the faster it will manifest. Another 5 minutes. Just keep visualizing and just you're relaxing in that bliss. You're content. You're so happy. You want to share your joy with everyone. Observe your natural, smooth breath. Last 1 minute. Let us thank all the masters, masters of abundance, Pitama Patriji, for showing us this beautiful practice of meditation. Thank you, masters. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Rub your hands. Place your hands on the eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Remove your hands. Thank you, masters. Do anyone have any questions? And the manifestation practice, the process, I think all of you understood. Do anyone have any doubt? Or do you need any clarification on that?
Just questions. You can share anything, your knowledge, your understanding, your experiences, anything would be appreciated if you can share.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot for wonderful session of abundance. And we really had a good meditation. And,
Thank you, sir.
and my only request is, can we see our video? Because we have closed your videos. Because thank you.
Laxmi madam?
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Any questions? Anyone have any other thing, any other topic that you're looking for in these sessions? If you can, if something that you're looking for, we can take up that topic as per your interest.
Ma'am,
बताइए.
Namaskaram, Prashant. Ji, Prashant here. Just I have one question in my mind that uh, creative visualization means when we do creative visualization, so many of the modalities also say that some kind of universal codes or number like so matlab, to write in hands.
Okay. Actually, you have to
Do they,
That's a different topic. That's a different topic, no?
just I have a question like, hello?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah. I have one question like, apart from creative visualization,
Yeah,
think
please go ahead. We are listening.
or miss, or can we matlab, or can we have that app simultaneously also, like with creative visualization?
so. You want the codes for abundance? Those affirmations that you
Hello.
have to say daily? Are you speaking about the affirmations that used to be repeated daily?
No, he's asking for some code numbers, codes. That's a totally different subject for attracting abundance. It's more or less like an external thing, depending on some what you call this visualization and meditations. They are coming from within you, and this is like taking help from numbers and all that. Is that what you're talking about, Prashantji?
Yeah, and miss, I was asking that apart from creative visualization, so matlab, can you suggest also matlab, any magical numbers or that which
No, I
can
don't know.
help manifestation faster, like?
No, here we are just using our direct contact with the universe.
Or rather, I would say, Kumariji, you are awakening that faculty from within you, the ability to create by this visualization and by affirmations, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, ma'am.
Maybe if we go further down the lane, maybe we may get something that you're looking for. Prashantji?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah.
If you know any, you can share with us. Or
No, in one of the session. So
Okay.
actually, I heard about it. So
Okay.
that's why
Was
I
it
asked.
in the meditation sessions? Did you hear?
Yeah, one of the session. So they describe about one magical number 71042 something or three. Like, so they, matlab, well, they were sharing experience. So in that, the lady told. So
Okay. Is it a
out of
code?
curiosity,
No, you have
sorry.
to call out for a code.
Yeah, actually, matlab, she told that this is some one of the magical number which
Okay.
attracts prosperity, and
Okay.
so actually I don't know much about it, but out of curiosity I asked.
Yeah, because I haven't come across anything like that in the sessions that I have attended, to tell you frankly. I mean, if I come across, definitely I'll let you know, and we'll work on it. Definitely.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Anyone has any other question or any other topic that of interest? If not, we can wind up. Thank you, Lakshmiji, for your lovely session and your time.
thank you, everybody.
And
Thank you, ma'am.
So nice to meet all of you
yeah, as personally,
virtually.
me, finances and spirituality was different. I never mixed both.
That
Only like
came recently. That is a misunderstanding because in Vedas,
yeah.
they clearly mention that a householder needs wealth to live in a respectable manner. Not only that, the sannyasis are dependent for their food because they don't work for their stomach. So it is the duty of the householder to provide such people. So he has to earn money. They never said our spirituality, according to Sanatana Dharma, was never against acquiring wealth in a dharmic way.
Okay.
So all the mantras, if you notice, they say I want the pasu, I want the money, I want children, I want servants, I want to work for you, I want all those things. That all the, especially the Rudram, is all about that. The devotee is asking Shiva to provide him with everything for a comfortable life. And for spirituality, wealth is very important because if you're struggling for life to earn, to meet both ends meet, how can you have enough time to relax and concentrate on your spiritual progress? Only when you have all the worries taken care of, everything is taken care of, you can sit calmly and do your sadhana.
Okay.
Otherwise, that's a misunderstanding that came in recent times. But according to all our rishis, ancient rishis, they were all samsaris.
Yeah.
They were all householders and they had enough to take care of their needs. They weren't greedy. They didn't want to amass wealth for the sake of having wealth. But their needs were met and they were comfortable so that they could peacefully do their sadhanas.
Okay. Yeah, that throws a lot of light, at least from my point of view. Okay, madam. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for your lovely time. And do let us know if any questions or any topics of interest that you're looking for. Surely we can work on it. And we'll have a next class on this abundance on next Friday, same time. Hope to meet you all there. Thank you once again, everyone. Thank you, universe. Thank you, all the masters. A happy day to everyone.
Have a
Thank you,
wonderful
ma'am.
day, everybody.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks.
Thank you. Okay, shall we move?
हेलो
Yes. Yes, Rajendra ji.
हाँ ठीक है मैं गाड़ी भेज एक हाँ
Are
मैं
you
भेज दे
ready?
रहा हूँ जस्ट नहीं नहीं नया है हाँ 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 क्या चीज
अब कुछ
Okay,
पूछ
I
रहे
think
थे?
nobody has any questions. No, I think
Yeah.
he's on unmute and he's talking to somebody.
Okay. Okay. Shall we exit?
Okay.
सॉरी मैम
Bye,
Okay.
guys.
Good night.
Good night. Good day, everybody. Bye bye.
Bye.